Alright, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So, let's see. Oh yeah, what's my character's active effect? My, starting ability. What's my, oh wait, that's right, a target flee ability. Kinda wish I picked Breton at this point, but I mean, not going to restart at this point just to go change to a Breton, honestly. So, if anything, besides Breton's ability is nice and all, but I can create gear that's gonna help me more.
Do you
I
ever
never would have
wonder
believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own
to
eyes.
have one's soul ripped out like that?
So how many of these dragons is he gonna take before I have to take him down? Or does he just take them endlessly until then?
So we meet again. I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
Yep. So, luckily GPU prices look like they're going down a bit, but I'd still prefer getting it as close to MSRP as possible. But I should be, as soon as I can get a decent price on a graphics card, everything else looks fine so far. As far as the other components, their prices. So, that's nice at least. Yeah. Let's see, so, 60. I don't know if I can get other equipment to magic resistance. But I can upgrade this stuff at least. Or not the specific stuff, but I can probably make some better stuff for it. Might as well. But I still can't run?
I do. You have. I can hardly wait.
What's my Daedric helmet? Because I could have sworn that was something like 40. Yep, 40.
And so, let's make a deal.
10 more points. Hmm? Oh yeah, not to mention I have that, so I might be able to get it up to like 60 or higher for my magic resist, which would be nice.
Oblivion, soon I shall return.
Wait, is there another dragon that I just heard? I know that I still have a lot of stuff with me, but still. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to get rid of something.
I'm sure we can strike a bargain.
I really wish I was better with inventory managing. And most of the stuff I don't mind getting rid of right now, at least out of what I know of, is all stuff that has very little weight. It is very high in price. My question is, what item or items did I collect to where I became over encumbered? Let's see.
I do so love dealing with so. Let's make
I
a
mean, I can
deal.
sell 10 carry weight worth of stuff, and then I can keep moving. Actually, I think this is new, but I'm looking at much more carry weight than that. I think it was probably this.
I do so love dealing with mortals. It's really dead then? See you.
I would like to get as much as I can out of this item, but I might just have to sell it for 2,000. I think I was going to go over here, because I mean I have the marker there and everything. Looks like we're waiting for the 20th day of the month. I'm honestly kind of surprised that dragon hasn't just like come down here and I'm like, oh hey, by the way, you're dead.
Let's make a deal.
Let's see. So, without increasing my carry weight, 2,144. Oh well, at least I got the XP for selling a high value item. However, when am I going to? Yeah, it's going to be a while before I rank up my speech, sadly.
Until you summon me again.
Actually, yeah, my carry weight's still pretty terrible. He's out of gold now. I think 22 carry weight over will make things much more difficult. So, I think I'm going to go ahead and store some things.
Long life to you, Thane.
So I'm not sure what I should store, what I should sell, or whatever.
I am your sword and your shield.
Okay, so nice. Can't wait to legendary this again. But I think sneak will legendary before the archery, so that'll be 2 more full sets of 100. I really want to do more, what's it called? More Fallout 4. However, the problem with Fallout 4 is obviously having the, what's it called? It has a lot higher graphics than most of the games that I have, especially at their minimum. So it would take way longer to download. And I have better internet than I used to. But I used to go to sleep after downloading after uploading one Castle Crashers or one Borderlands, and then starting the next thing, I'd finish it, and then I'd fall asleep before uploading the next one. So, my internet was way worse back then. It's better now, but for games that are having to process in like 2K graphics or whatever, 2K resolution, it is not turning out as well as it should. And I saved up for a PC that can run Cyberpunk in 4K. So, yeah.
You have me? Let's make a deal. Until you summon me again.
So I wonder, because I'm pretty sure this is something for the companions quest. So if that is the case, maybe I should try to take them out first with the werewolf power or beast form. But if I can't, then I'll obviously try to do sword and shield. If that doesn't work, then I guess archery. Because archery and sneak, that's going to be my best bet for leveling up. Aside from if I were to do something like just absolutely spam illusion till I got 100 and then just spam illusion, rapidly gaining levels. But if I do use illusion at this point, it's not as much as I would in a normal solo game where I wasn't trying to actually show what I'm doing. Not to mention in most of my playthroughs. In fact, I think this is the only one that I haven't done the alchemy exploit. And I was thinking about doing 2 or 3 fortified restoration loops, but I don't think so. Oh yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm using that for a while. I'm gonna have to look up a good place to farm up my wolf blood abilities. And I know that my controller did die, but that's not the reason that my character died. It's because I was stupid and charged in, not knowing if I'd survive or not. I did not hear my puppy ring his bell, but I think that I smell his droppings. Did I spell Doomcup right? I hope that I spelled Doomcup right. Otherwise, ich bin ein Dummkopf und das ist nicht gut.
Blood is ours, companions.
That is a Dark Brotherhood assassin. I don't know what she's on about, but whatever.
You would shut out the darkness?
the other one? Oh, that's cool. Honestly, if I get my destruction spells, that is going to be a power that I will use frequently. Because if I get staggered even once, I will have wasted all of that. Are they still fighting, or what? Am I just sitting here for no reason, waiting for a clear shot? I think my dog made a mess in the hall without ringing the bell, so that's not good. Either that or I did not hear the bell. Oh yeah, how am I doing with my sneak? Let's see. As good as I can, I guess.
You belong to her scene now.
I would have hoped I would have gained more XP than that.
The dread Father works through me, and his work has just begun.
Cool beans. Okay, so before
Perhaps we should
I
find
continue,
a random
I'm gonna be right
stranger
back.
to murder.
If my dog
Practice
did
does
make a mess,
perfect.
I am probably going to end this here. If he did not, I'm going to continue in just a second.
My blade is yours. What prey awaits us?
So, my puppy did not make a mess, so that's good. He does not need to go outside because he would have rang the bell by now, because I went out there to go see him. Not gonna lie, craving some, I mean, I know it's not actual Chinese noodles, but like, noodles from a Chinese restaurant. Yeah, that would be nice. Or even a Taiwanese, or any Asian noodles, really. That sounds good AF.
Prey awaits us.
but especially if I could get like squid with that. Oh my god, squid is amazing. Oh, I'm glad he did not try to murder me. But yeah, if you've never had squid, I recommend fried squid, grilled squid, baked squid, squid just alive. Actually, I haven't tried alive. I want to try alive though, because I've had raw squid and that tastes great. But I'd love to have some living squid. That might taste amazing. The only thing is, I hear that's dangerous, so I think that if I ever did order a living squid, I'd probably cut off the head a little bit before consuming. I'd probably wait a few seconds. But while the suction cups are still going, I hear it's dangerous, so I don't know. If I do ever order a live squid, I'll probably just lop the head off and eat the head first, wait for the tentacles to stop moving, then go for the tentacles. Because, oh my god, squid is like, in my opinion, the best tasting fish. Wonder if Aldi has squid. Because I know they have that as like, they have breaded squid as like a seasonal thing at Aldi, but like, I wonder if they just have squid on its own. Because, oh my god, that's delicious. Not to mention I can coat breadcrumbs on a squid. Like, one of my most common meals that I eat is schnitzel. So, with one of my most common meals being schnitzel, I'm pretty sure I can bread something. I actually ended up cooking, I think it was something like 3 packs of schnitzel today, and a pack yesterday. Now, I didn't eat much of it today. Last night I had all 12. I think it was only 12 in that pack, but I think the amount was different in the from my brother's friend. He brought over some schnitzel and he's like, hey, can you cook this for me and my friends while we play Dungeons and Dragons? Yeah, sure. So I did that. I cooked a lot of schnitzel. Ended up giving me I think 2 or 3 schnitzels out of the 3 full packs, but I mean, it's whatever. But he gave me like ice pops or something, and I mean, the one I had was great. I'm gonna have the others later, but still pretty nice to get some food just for cooking food for, because I love cooking. Cooking is one of my hobbies, and it's one of my favorite things in the world. But I want to try some new recipes as well, instead of just the same old thing, because like, I'm really good at cooking schnitzel at this point. I've been cooking schnitzels for, let's see, I'd say since I was 17, and so yeah, like 6 or 7 years I've been cooking schnitzel. So I mean, I'm not the best, obviously, but
soon I shall return.
schnitzel is absolutely delicious, and it's something that I absolutely
and the great treachery of Jaden Hall. Kilroy's smother, and vengeance festers in the
Some assassin you are. Fucking Christ. Here, no. You two have fun. Yep. I absolutely hate that shadow guy. What, you two aren't gonna fight? Get back here. I'm actually surprised I did that much damage. I know it was a 3 times, but... Where's the troll? Where's my,
You have many. Haggling with you.
Ah, sweet oblivion, soon I shall return.
I was expecting like one of them to show up. I didn't care which one. I was expecting one to show up though, either the troll or my assassin, spectral assassin, whatever it's called. Looks like I have 4 witches to dispose of. And then obviously there's probably some other stuff that I can fight. I'm thinking about switching to a spell-based character for a little bit. And so what I'm thinking is get a 100 in my enchanting again. So spam out daggers until I get that, or whatever I want to. But once I get the dual enchantment again, I'm thinking that I'll go for like a destruction and restoration, or an enchanting, or sorry, not enchanting, conjuration with illusion, and then an alteration with, hold on, let me see if I can show. So, what I think is I'll go with, actually yeah, so illusion with conjuration, destruction with alteration, or should I do destruction with restoration? Because I want to use alteration to an extent. Yo, that burned quick. Let's try. I need to find Detect Undead for a certain quest in the game. I mean, I could also just look up where the thing is, but... Normally I would not be concerned with what's behind me, but in this case, I'm still... I was about to say I was an incredibly low level, but... that is not true, obviously, considering my level. But Yo, you two are having a standoff or something? Oh, just in case I die, let's go ahead and do this. Oh yeah, Maroon's Dagon, or Maroon's Dagger for the win.
Lead on, brother.
Oh boy. Actually, yep. So, seems like about time.
Perhaps we should find a random stranger to murder. Practice does make perfect.
So, I am pretty happy with myself. I managed to lower my tolerance quite a bit. Give me a second. I'm gonna store this because I'm done for the night, hopefully.
There is murder in the air. I can taste it.
Das ist gut.
I remember Skyrim from my youth, and the glistening crimson on fields
I
of
apologize.
light. There is no pain in the void.
But I'm annoyed with this voice line so easily. Let's see, so I'm at halfway right now. I want to switch to... actually, that's right, I need archery, so let's go for it. So I'm assuming that you get your heavy armor or light armor based off of the resistance amount and not off of how much damage is taken. So like, I have a full set of legendary gear, right? So if I put all that on, or not a full set, but let's say he hits my torso piece, right? And that's a light armor, I'll get light armor bonus based off of that light armor amount. But let's say, for example, my helmet, let's say I get hit in the head, I'll get heavy armor bonus, but it's going to be like, oh, this is supposed to be a 200 damage, right? But you're reducing it by 129, so you're taking 71, and so you're getting 129 experience towards the goal, but you still take the remaining damage, if that makes sense. So that's about the thing. And like, I'm pretty sure he's hitting me in the torso, so if I go to my actual armor, I'm looking at 267. Now I know it doesn't produce 100%. I'm pretty sure it can only go up to 99% of the, or actually I'm pretty sure it only goes up to like 80% of your armor actually is able to block damage. Or you're only able to block up to 80% of your damage that you're supposed to take with your armor rating. But I'll have to look into that more. Yeah, so that's something to think about. I'll have to look into that. So, I'm trying to think. sorry, but I really want to get this extra point or whatever. So let's go ahead and put on restoration. What's my restoration? So, okay, so 210. I know this seems pretty cheap, and it probably is, but... let's see, what's my other ability? So, I'm looking at Flame Ashnok. Now, I would do Destruction, but I think I can upgrade that to 90 through training. Let's see. So, we're looking at 34 right now. I need 120. So, I'm hoping everybody's day is going well. My day's been pretty great, honestly. Better than I've dealt with. I should say in a long time, because I did actually have I should say a surprise visit. Luckily, I got a little bit of a warning before my friend came over. I had a friend come over a few weeks back. And what I did was I actually panicked because I hadn't really thought about it in a long time. But like when my friend messaged me, I was like, "Oh my god, my place looks like a pigsty." And so he said he was talking about coming over for a while. I was like, "All right, that sounds good." So I start panic cleaning the whole place basically. But I only got like my room and the majority of the kitchen. Didn't even complete the kitchen. But then he said, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna be coming over at like, after work." So I was like, "Oh my god, that's wonderful." I think he was gonna come over sometime around like 4 or something. So I finished cleaning the house by like 2, and I have to wait for because I have to run to the grocery store because I don't have any like snacks for guests or whatever. And he doesn't drink, so I don't buy any alcohol. I just purchase like 1 or 2 types of soda and some snacks. And it was wonderful having him over again. He said that he's going to visit more frequently, so I've started cleaning around the house more, making sure that everything is set and organized as much as possible. I clean the house minimum, like a deep clean, 2 times a week, but often I do 3 or 4 cleanings in the kitchen, living area, and then my room. So that when I have a friend over, if I feel like, oh, we should go watch a movie on the living room screen, or hey, we should just watch Netflix over here, or whatever the case may be, or making them a meal. Now, if I had known in advance, I probably would have like prepared an actual meal, but I was in a panic and I didn't think about it because I was doing so much stuff before they came over. But I was definitely happy they came by. Yeah. Hope to see them again soon. and they were one of my remaining 4 friends. Alright. Yeah, they were one of my remaining 4 friends, but now they're one of my remaining 2. I'm like, oh my god. Things have gotten really terrible with people. So, I really want to keep this person as my friend for the longest time I can. So, yeah. I don't know why I'm ranting about my life. I honestly don't. But I mean, I am. I apologize, but I'm pretty sure that's the channel, right? Get intoxicated, rant, get intoxicated, rant, get intoxicated, rant. That's like my channel, right? Let's see, so 120, yeah, there's just no way. I need more points. Potions. I feel like I wasted a few points, but whatever works. Oh, you gotta be. I don't even think I got the experience for Conjuring. I'm gonna go ahead and wait. Everything's gonna be maxed out. Let's go ahead and continue. Wait, do I have 4 witches left? I think I have 4 witches left. Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 witches. Have I been ranting for like 20 minutes? Basically, just like been in the pause menu for like a total of 20 or 30 minutes of the 55 minutes I've been in game. Because if so, that's gonna be pretty sad. I apologize for wasting your time, but honestly, you know, my life's pretty boring. It's kind of surprising that if anybody watches this, I'm actually kind of shocked, but I am grateful, don't get me wrong. Let me check when I'm at. I think I'm at like 7 subs, which I am definitely grateful for. Let us view. Normally I have restoration in the left hand, but so if I go ahead and view my channel, I have 8 subs. Last time I checked I had 7. But I am grateful that somebody else did sub. I'm grateful that everyone who has subbed to this point has. Honestly, I don't care if you like or dislike the video. Please leave me your honest opinions. But I would absolutely adore if you do drop a dislike. So feel free to drop a dislike. But if you do, comment and tell me what I can do, like, to improve your opinion. Because I know people have different opinions. I know people have different requirements for whatever. And I'm all for that. You believe what you want to believe. You enjoy what you want to enjoy. You want to hear person rant while intoxicated, you came to the right place. You want to watch someone play video games silently, you let me know, I'll talk less. You want me to talk more, I will do my absolute best. I am currently doing above standard of how I would normally talk. Normally I don't talk much. I have a little bit of liquid courage that is allowing me to talk currently. So, there are a lot of different factors into making a video. If you would like, let me know. I can try to improve my voice. My voice is my voice. That's how it goes. But like let's say
I'm
you
sure
want to
we can
hear,
strike a bargain.
me talk about certain topics or whatever, feel free. If you want my political opinion, fuck off. They're both I shouldn't say both because there are more than two groups, and I've only heard mostly about Republicans and Democrats. I don't give a shit about either of them. You believe what you want to believe. Propaganda is propaganda. You don't believe in propaganda, that's your choice. You don't believe in whatever you don't want to believe in. That is your choice. You believe who you want to believe. But honestly, the amount of care that I have for political crap is not worth it. Like, don't get me wrong, what I am for is peace between, the world. Like, it's going to be difficult to get, everyone on board with whatever, but like, there are reasons that, people go through war. Most of it's oil nowadays, but, there are some horrible portions of every nation, so that does suck, but not everyone who's in a position is there because they want to be. Like, I didn't want to be trying to do YouTube. I know I'm not really that much of a YouTuber yet, but I am doing my best at it, and I'm learning more and more. In fact, I just learned some stuff the other day. I'm gonna have to check to see if it still holds up, but I mean, there's stuff that I learn every day about YouTube, and that's nice. I enjoy learning as much knowledge as I need to continue and continue and continue. The games I enjoy, I play, and that's really nice. So, Scheiße, das ist nicht gut. Fick dich. Oh my god. I really wish I did not find that. But I mean, whatever. If I only get 4 more upgrades, I only get 4 more upgrades. If I get all 5, then I get all 5. If I don't get any, then I'll start using destruction again. I'll get up to 100. I'll get the master destruction. I know that there are some areas that'll get like rushed by like 5 or something. Actually, I think it's like 7 enemies that are all very powerful. But if I take them out from a distance, or at least take out, 3 or 4 of them from a distance, I can rush in with my sword and shield, take them out. Maybe I'll bring in Dawnbreaker. Actually, isn't Dawnbreaker the sword? What's the shield that blocks? It's a ward. Or I could just bring in a ward. It's all stuff to think about. I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic. I can't focus. Optional wipe out the witches. I killed all the witches that I could find, but I guess I'll go back in and I'll try to do that. I think we'll get like a slight bonus reward or something. There's a lot that's going on in the world right now, and I understand people need to enjoy their life how they can. If you have any advice, like, this is more targeted towards other YouTubers, but even just the general people who want to watch stuff they don't want to worry about much in their life. They want to just watch something, relax, wind down, listen to somebody talking about whatever. Thank you. If you clicked on this, if you clicked on any of my content is garbage, but I mean, thank you anyways. You want to give me any advice? You give me advice. I am grateful for any information that I can get. I want to grow as a content creator. Don't get me wrong. Like, if you tell me, hey, stop drinking as much, I'm probably not going to. I'm going to drink however much I drink. If I feel like I need to drink less, I will drink less. If I feel I need to drink more, I'll have another drink till I feel that I have found my happy medium or whatever. There's lots of different factors about this world. If I have to, I'll find a full-time job. I would prefer YouTube, honestly, because YouTube, you do what you love or do what you enjoy. Or in a lot of cases, you do what the general community believes is interesting, and then it's based off of that. And obviously, it's a corporation, they run through ads. The more people that there are that watch ads, well, obviously, the more content creators, the less individual content creators will make. But it's still, like, I can enjoy myself playing a game or whatever. If possible, I would like to enjoy myself playing a game on YouTube and getting some sort of feedback at the absolute minimum. If I ever do start to make any income from this, I'm going to absolutely be mind blown. Like, ever since I was probably 10 or 12, I was like, oh my god, I'd love to be a YouTuber, yada yada yada, etc, 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 whichever you use. But I mean, there's many more things that you can say about it, but the reason I wanted to start YouTube was honestly because I'm interested in games. I'm not so, like, in some cases, I'm interested in seeing, oh, what's the fastest route to point A to point B. If anyone would like to see videos like that, like, if you want to see, oh, hey, how do you get a specific item in a game, you let me know. I will run through portions of the game to where I am up to that point, and I can rush through just showing you exactly what you need, pointing out specific steps, pointing out stuff that would help you, etc. Whatever it is, let me know. But I am just trying to enjoy life and figure out what path I should take in life. At this point, you know, my life is pretty garbage. I mean, lots of people's lives are worse. I get that. I was dealt a pretty shitty hand in the intellect department, so I failed English. But I was dealt a great hand in family relations, so that's what I got. I know some people, many people, insane amounts of people do not have the kind of family they wish they had. I wish my family was better people, honestly. But, I mean, I have a whole side of my family that are wonderful people. I've never even met most of the other side because they are all terrible people.
Let's
But
make a deal.
without both sides of the family, I would be lost. I would be worthless. I would not exist.
Until you
So
me again.
there are positives and negatives to every situation. Your situation matters. Who you are as a person will develop and change based off of your encounters in life. If I was dealt a better hand in English, I probably would not be as great in math, right? I've passed everything to the amount required or better in every single statistic of the U.S. or the New York education system. Aside from English, and English, I was one grade level short. They let you slide by if you were a graduate of English 11, but I failed English 11 3 times so far. So I have to deal with English again. COVID's ending now, so I might have to be going back to deal with English. There are a lot of different factors in life. What you do is based off of public opinion and your own.
Many. I'm
I
sure
believe
we
that
can strike
everyone
a
deserves a chance at life,
until
their
you
chance
summon me
is
again.
based off of the hand they were dealt. Life is a gamble. There's no
You
guarantee
have
we're going to
many
make it through
things
till
I wish to
tomorrow.
bu-
There's no guarantee that we are going to enjoy our past, or present, or future. We exist. We exist, that's all we know. As long as we continue to exist, we have the opportunities to improve. Some might have less opportunities, some might have more opportunities, some might have better opportunities, some might have not so great opportunities. What we do have, though, is opportunities to change. So I think even if I graduate, right, let's say I finish my last exam, let's say I finish, I pass, the course I would have taken years ago, and it's still the best option in my opinion. I wanted to join the Air Force. I attempted to join the Army. They said, no, you have to be a high school graduate. So I went to the Air Force. They said, no, you do not have to be a high school graduate. I said, okay. I took their exam. They said, hey, you did not do quite as well as we expect. So
Let's
you have
make
two
a
options.
deal.
You can either retake the exam in this many months, and now it's been a couple of years, so I should go retake that exam, see how I'm doing. My first exam was I could enter without any restrictions. I failed English in the second exam, so they said, no, you're not joining. I have not taken yet my third exam. I would like to take my third exam. If I could pass my third exam in every single aspect, I could just screw school. Like, what does that matter? Because school matters to an extent. School matters, in my opinion. This is my opinion. I don't know what your opinion is. I don't know what your goals are in life, etc., etc. But if you consider, even for a second, let's say you have specific goals, you have specific aspirations, you need whatever to get by. You go for that. Trust me when I say this. You can handle a lot more than you think you can. You may need to take breaks. You may need to rest. You may need whatever. I never even fully understood my IEP until COVID, because it gave me a chance to look through my IEP on my own, right? If you don't know what an IEP is, it's an individualized education program. Because not everyone understands things the same way. If everyone understood things the same way, we would not have as many issues in this world. More people would be, going ahead and doing a specific service to their community. But it is, from what I understand, we all have a purpose. If we don't know our purpose, we're more likely to give up. But if we find our purpose, we are more likely to strive and go towards that goal more and more and more. And that's what's important. This world, it's terrible. But we have an opportunity. Every generation blames the one before. That is a song quote. And every frustration we gain is because we don't know what's next. But we as humans have the opportunities to think in advance and choose what we want to believe in. We might not all believe in the same things. We might not enjoy all the same things. We might hate each other to the absolute end. What matters is that we decide as just humans, we decide what is best for ourselves and our offspring. But imagine this. We choose our own lives. We choose our own paths. Now, if we decided, hey, these people are good at this subject, they pass this subject, let's get them a job in this field. No, what we have, especially in our education system, is we have scores. Now, if you fail even one thing, that's it. You have to go ahead and retake that till you've completed. But let's put this in perspective. Even myself, right? And there are people that are better than me at all these different subjects that I am great at, right? So I'm good at culinary. I am good at mathematics and science. I'm terrible at history, but I managed to pass history. I'm terrific at phys ed. But English, I struggled, right? So let's think about this, right? You have people that are terrific at English, but might not understand math, or might not understand science. That's fine. Give them a field in something that they excel in. Whatever they excel in, give them a field in that. Because it gives them more time to grow. It gives them a reason to continue. It gives them a reason to enjoy life. But for someone like me who is held back because, oh, you don't know English that well. Well, what's English going to do in welding? Sure, I have to do some reading. I can read a manual. I can prove that I can read a manual and I can understand a manual. I don't know a damn thing about Shakespeare. Who the fuck cares? You might care. I sure as hell don't. There's a difference. There's a reason everyone is the way they are. But we need to understand, not just as a community, because the more people that we have, especially in the US, because in the US, sure, every vote counts. Okay, well, the majority of people that their vote actually counts is the Electoral College. But that's mostly to approve of the next American leader. So there are a lot of different things that we can focus on in our world.
Until you summon me again.
Don't focus on just what your immediate group does, right? Don't focus on that. Think towards the future. What's the next generation going to want? What's the next generation going to need? My current generation, the majority of us are not as great as we wish we could be. But we have a purpose. Our purpose might not be clear. And if our purpose is clear to ourselves, it might not be clear to others. We don't care. We want a voice. Let's put it like this. I was afraid of talking in front of 10 people for a group project. The words were right on the screen. I had months to process what I wanted to say in front of the group, in front of the whole class, like 30, 35 people. I couldn't do that. And now, I'm able to bring my voice out to where people around the globe, anybody with an internet source that can open up YouTube, can just hear what I have to say. Sure, what I have to say might not be great. What I might have to say might not be terrific. What I might have to say is not wonderful at all. What I might have to say might be tragic. I highly doubt that I'll ever say something tragic, but you get the point. I control what I say. You control what you believe. You control your own voice. You control what you think in this world. But what are you going to do in your life? My life could be meaningless. My life could be meaningful. I don't know yet. It depends on what others think of me that makes me the way I am. Same thing with everyone else. I'm going to leave that for people to think on. I'm going to be right back. Enjoy your night or day or whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye. Sorry I didn't play much.